Okay, guys, so we are ready to actually start our very first RobotC Program challenge. So what we need to do is from our desktop, let's go to the icon that we put on our desktop called This PC. Let's double click on it. Let's go down to Network Locations and find our very own 320 number. Double click on that. By now you should have created the My Robotics folder. Double click on that. And that has the graphical RobotC Programming Challenge files folder. Double click on that, and then you see the files that we're using for the challenges. So to get started, we're going to find challenge 1, and we're going to double click on that, and that will open that up. In RobotC graphical. So you can click to get rid of this splash screen or just wait and it'll go away. And this is RobotC graphical. It's drag and drop, deals with blocks, and it can do a lot of different things. However, first thing we want to do is just make sure things are set up correctly for us. And to do that, we need to come up to Robot, click on Robot, and we're going to go down to VEX Cortex communication mode, and we want to make sure it's on USB only. It is, so we're good with that. Then we want to go down to the next one, compiler target. We want to make sure it's on physical robot. It is, so we're good with that. We want to come down to platform type, and here we want to verify two things. We want to first make sure that it says VEX 2.0 Cortex, and it does. The second thing we want to make sure is that it says natural language PLTW. Okay, and it does not. It seems like the default is natural language 2.0. So we have to change that by clicking on natural language PLTW. So let's make sure we do that. Okay, and now we're ready to go. So the first assignment requires us to add code to start the right motor on full power for 3 seconds. And we have that in a little comment right here. And remember, our program is not going to read our comments. The comments are for people to read, okay? So this is to remind you of what we're going to do. All right. Now, first things first, we need to find the start motor command. All our commands are over here on the left, and you can scroll down to see them all, okay? And we're looking for start motor. And here it is right here, start motor. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag this out and click it onto the next available spot. And it says start motor port 6, 95. So port 6 is where it's going to look for the motor. 95 is the speed. Now we're going to change these two things. I've already configured this file so that it has so that it corresponds with the test bed. So you don't really have to do any of the motor and sensor setup. We'll go over that at a later time. But just to show you real quick, if we were to go to motor and sensor setup and click on that, this shows you where our motors are located, what ports they're actually in. Shows us where our analog sensors are at, shows us where our digital sensors are at. You don't have to worry about that right now. That's not what this lesson is about. It's already there for you. But what we do need to do is tell it to start the right motor. So what we do is we click on where it says port 6 and we select right motor. And we want the motor to start on full power, and full power, in case you don't remember, is 127. Okay. After we've done that, we need to add a wait time. Our motor won't run without a wait time. So what we need to do is find where it says wait. Here's the wait command. We'll drag that up. And we have to tell it how long we want it to wait. So we're going to click in there, and I'm just going to say, I want you to wait 3 seconds. And then after 3 seconds, we want the motor to stop. So let's go down and let's find the stop motor command. There's a stop command, but that's not the same thing. So here it is, stop motor. Drag that out, and we have to tell it what motor, the right motor. So we click on that. We click on right motor, and we are ready to run our program. Click save, come up, click compile program, then click download a robot. You should see download progress button like that. Then you should see a window called program debug that opens up, and when you're ready to run it, you can click start. You can hear it running in the background, and then when it's done, it'll come back to this.